Welcome back to my channel, Let's Go English. Have you ever found yourself out to eat and while you're preparing to tell the waiter what you would like to order, you are not quite sure as to how to pronounce a specific word on the menu? It happens to the most of us, and actually there are tons of food names that we mispronounce without even knowing it. And we get so very much involved in savoring the dishes that we do not much bother about its etymology or pronunciation. So do not worry, I'm here to help you out today so that you do not have to deal with such awkward moments the next time you visit a restaurant and order a favorite dish of your own, so that it makes you sound like a pro and much more confident and fluent in English. Let's get started. But before that, I want you to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon so that every time I post a new video, you get notifications. So the first one in my list is quinoa. One more time, quinoa. Let's have a look at it. So it's called quinoa, right? It's not quinoa, it's quinoa, and it's really nutritious and healthy. It does not have a strong flavor of its own, but it takes on the flavors of what you cook with it. And trust me, why I call it nutritious? Because it contains all the essential amino acids. So quinoa. Now let's move on to Brazil with this very nutritious and delicious açaí. What's it? Açaí. Now the pronunciation is quite simple. We have a, then sa, and the third syllable is plain e but slightly higher in pitch. So it's açaí, right? It's açaí, and it's nothing but an Amazonian berry. It tastes like red wine with notes of chocolate, and it works as a great base for smoothie bowls. You can add some granola, some nuts, some fresh fruits, or simply Nutella if you are a chocolate lover. Now the combinations of açaí bowls are varied and endless. You can try your own one. The third one, gnocchi, that tasty Italian dish. Now if you are a hardcore pasta lover like me, I highly recommend you to step outside your comfort zone and give this unique Italian dish a try. This is definitely worth a try. And it's made of potatoes, but if you like pasta, I assure you, you're just going to love it. Let me relate an incident with you. I know I'm a little embarrassed to do so, but I will, because this platform is all about openness and communication to perfection. So I was in my grads then, and I have always been very much interested in honing my culinary skills. So there happened to be this very famous culinary institution that was an expert in giving training in Italian cuisine. So I got myself enrolled. I pleaded with my mother and finally she gave me the money. So I was very excited. I was looking forward to my classes, and it was the first day of my class. So this teacher, he was really very mean. I'm sorry teacher, but he would often humiliate others. So he called me to his table, handed over a sheet of paper and asked me to read out the names of certain dishes written on the paper. And at that time I was not a pro and I did not really try out much Italian cuisine. I was a student then and I hardly went to restaurants. But I was interested in cooking nevertheless. So I was really nervous and started shaking and trembling, and holding on the paper I started reading. Onion soup in mushroom sauce, a plate of gnocchi, and wait, what did you say? He intervened. I said a plate of gnocchi, and he said, what? I said gnocchi. Said it's gnocchi, it's gnocchi, it's not gnocchi. I was like, yeah, right, gnocchi. That was really humiliating and embarrassing. So I'm just sharing this incident with you also, that you do not have to face such awkward moments when you visit a restaurant, and I want you to sound like a pro. So you should have knowledge in everything, just savoring the dishes at the restaurant and not getting bothered about its etymology or pronunciation. It's not right, right? So I thought of sharing this incident with you. So it's called gnocchi. I have another Italian word for you. It's called bruschetta. It's not bruschetta, okay? It's not bruschetta, but it's bruschetta, okay? It's bruschetta. Tom Cruise, so it's bruise. It's not bruised, unlike the rolling R. So it's bruschetta. It's a flat T. So it's bruschetta. Now what is it? It's a very famous Italian food. It's nothing but grilled bread with some garlic rubbed onto it and some virgin olive oil with some bell peppers or anything. These days there are a number of variations as to the toppings of the bruschettas, but traditionally they would just rub some garlic, some raw garlic onto the surface of the grilled bread and top it with some extra virgin olive oil and some pepper. Would you get me a bruschetta with some tomatoes and basil and some extra virgin olive oil with some salt, please? Now with so many world cuisine, there is no end to the gigantic number of dishes that keep on growing every day. But one point to be noted here is that you'll observe that often the pronunciations of the dishes will vary from its spellings. Remember, it's not gnocchi but gnocchi. I hope you remember that. Now that brings us to the end of my lesson here. I had covered 4 of my favorite food names that are often mispronounced. You feel free to share your favorite food items which are mispronounced in the comment section below. Do not forget to hit the bell icon so that every time I post a new video, you get the notifications first. Thank you so much. Stay safe.